Hey, thanks for checking out the Route 56 recap this week. So this week we studied baptism, and we started out that lesson just by telling the students a little bit about what was going on in Jerusalem and in Judea at that time when John started baptizing. And basically, just for background for you, people were very poor. They were very oppressed by Roman government. There was a big separation between the people and the temple and the leaders in the church that they would come to church and it was just taxes and things like that, and they weren't really finding God there. And then we gave them this last piece of information that the people at that time were waiting for a Messiah, and that they'd had it prophesied, and they really felt like the time is ripe for a Messiah. So the baptism of Jesus was really just a moment where God really pointed down at Jesus, and a literal voice out of heaven said, "Hey, this is the guy." And so that was great news for the people. But then, as we know, as the stories unfold, Jesus didn't turn out to be that Messiah that they thought that he would be. And we kind of tried to give the kids a sense of just that Jesus didn't come to save us from our problems. He came to save us from our sins, and that he didn't come to make us feel better. He came to make us get better. And that was his ministry. He was a lot more concerned about what was really going on in the hearts of the people and just long-term his kingdom than he was about the immediate situation of, the hard times. They really were going through hard times that they were finding themselves in. And so just as you're taking this home this week and thinking through, how can I talk to my student about this? I'd really just encourage you to ask them about, what are hard things that you're going through right now that, maybe you can just give to God and say, hey, I don't get why you're not fixing this problem, but, build me in the midst of what's going on. Or, I don't know, just showing them in your own life, maybe times that you felt like, oh, like this problem seems all-consuming to me, but that then you remembered, no, God's kingdom is what matters. God's kingdom is what's eternal. This is here and now. And it's just a good reminder, like, he's here for our problems, or he's here for our sins. He's here, to really help us as who we are and not just fix what's going on in the immediate. All right, so that's it this week. I hope you're having a great week, and I'll see you soon. Bye.